People from all over the U.S. coming together to Washington, D.C. to protest the Trump administration's policies ranging from DEI to federal worker layoffs on this President's Day. Several hundred demonstrators also spoke out against the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency, the office created to reduce wasteful government spending. Now, some demonstrators also accusing the Trump administration of not having accountability and the misuse of power. Meanwhile, back here at home, hundreds of people coming out on this President's Day to rally against President Donald Trump and his administration. The rally took place in El Presidio Park in downtown. News 4 Tucson's political specialist Eric Fink was there and joins us live right now with more from what the protesters had to say and also reaction from the other side of the aisle. Eric.
Good evening, Angelique. It was a very large protest here earlier this afternoon. Hundreds, perhaps upwards of 1,000. We don't have a number of Southern Arizonans who were out here in El Presidio Park earlier this afternoon, but they all stood united. Everyone united against President Trump and the actions of his administration. This protest began promptly at noon on this President's Day. I'm told this rally was organized by the Tucson chapter of 50-51. 50 states, 50 protests, one day. It's Tucson's version of the No Kings on President's Day rally taking place across the country. By and large, these Southern Arizonans believe President Donald Trump is abusing his power. They say they're angered to see the influence of Elon Musk and how the White House has been responding to him, and they fear the checks and balances are severely bruised in Washington. These Tucsonans, these protesters, concerned about DOGE or the Department of Governmental Efficiency and more potential layoffs of federal workers, including those in the civil service. Now, you'll hear from one protester who was grateful to be alongside a number of other Tucsonans and neighbors today, and then you'll hear from Pima County GOP Chair Kathleen Wynne, who has a very different view.
Are there any people with a backbone? Are there Tucsonans who are willing to stand up? Because I don't see it in Washington, D.C. And I am so happy to be here among all these people who feel and give a darn about America. Stand up for what you believe and take a stand.
They have the right to protest. I don't have to agree with what they're doing. I believe they have the right to do what they're doing as long as no one gets harmed, as long as there's no violence. They absolutely, under this Constitution and this nation, we all have the right to speak out. It doesn't make one side good and one side bad. It just means that we disagree.
And these rallies taking place across the nation today, including a rally up at the state capitol in Phoenix. We're live tonight here in downtown Tucson. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.